Hi, I'm Kasey Greenouch here on the red carpet at the College Football Awards, here brought to you by the Home Depot. Many homeless find it difficult to utilize facilities like the St. Francis House or the Arbor House, so they come to Bo Diddley Plaza here in downtown Gainesville. But unlike what some of the statistics may say, Gainesville seems to have been a popular spot for many of the homeless who have either roots here or are just passing through. People who want to come and donate diapers can drop them off at any Quality Cleaners location in Gainesville. All you have to do is walk in, look for the box with the Alachua County Early Learning Coalition flyers next to it, and leave them here for pickup. Welcome back, I'm Kasey Greenouch. In tonight's Florida Focus segment, I'll explain how court cases are putting new scrutiny on drug-sniffing dogs, and I'll also show you some behind-the-scenes footage of their training. As you'll see, the dogs have a sort of police academy all their own, where they're trained to deliver reliable evidence. Dogs are famously referred to as man's best friend. But these dogs serve a little bit more of a purpose than loyalty and love. Police dogs are better known as their handlers' eyes and ears out on the force. But when dog sniffing cases are taken to court, sometimes these police dogs can carry more weight on their shoulders than just a harness. The third case regarding police dogs to ever reach the Supreme Court was finalized earlier this year. In the case Florida versus Harris, a man was pulled over for a routine traffic stop by an officer driving a canine unit. The dog alerted the officer for narcotic residue on the door handle. Harris's car was searched and he was arrested for possession of paraphernalia with the intent to sell methamphetamine. Since this case was filed in 2006, similar cases have been tried in court more than ever. When evaluating the cases in a courtroom, many aspects have to be carefully considered. Establishing credibility is one of the most critical factors.
So you look at their training, you look at their experience, you look at documentation they may have, you may look at their track record in court.
Bob Anderson served as a canine officer from 1979 till 2005 and has been training police dogs for the past 35 years. Anderson has won many national awards and is a respected trainer in this field. He also travels to Europe often to handpick the best dogs for the job.
Woo, good boy. Good boy.
There was no question as to what the dog is capable of. We all know that they have a great sense of smell and that they can accomplish incredible tasks. The real question is, how are the dogs being trained? They were questioning not the reliability of the dog, but they were questioning the reliability of the training.
Certification can range from 4 to 8 weeks depending on the school. The dogs are measured by how well their hunting drive is, how well they retrieve, and their investigative behavior. One item used to train the detection dogs is with an odor recognition detection box. The trainers use distractors like balls and food to teach the dogs to alert only on the substance. When they alert on the substance, they are rewarded with a towel and get to play tug-of-war with the handler. Anderson says the dogs are accurate, it's just a matter if the perpetrator was caught.
If I put 300 pounds of marijuana in a trunk and I drove it from West Palm Beach to Gainesville, 4.5 hours, and I delivered it to you, and I leave Gainesville and then I get stopped 30 minutes later on I-75 and the Florida Highway Patrol runs the dog around my car, the dog is going to respond.
The greater question is whether or not a search is justifiable. According to the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution, citizens have the right to be secure against unreasonable searches and seizures, unless there is probable cause. In certain situations, police officers may use their dogs to achieve probable cause. They are backed by recent legislation as well as the U.S. Supreme Court. Now that police dog sniffing cases are becoming more prominent in courtrooms, the term probable cause is being interpreted loosely. One thing is for sure, police dogs and their productive role in crime prevention are here to stay. Federal sequestration. In a letter to the editor published by the Ocala Star-Banner, she asked others to chip in.
I looked at the population of the county, and 330,000 in the county. And I'm thinking, if 78,000 of those 330,000 would just give $1. It wouldn't break them.
Sarah Stroh is the executive director of Marion County Senior Services. She's now received dozens of letters and donations.
Mildred, I have enclosed a one-time donation of $25 for your meals program. Normally, I would not send this much as I have a number of medical bills, but I did it this time because you asked for just $1, and that moved me to do more this one time.
The cuts will impact the meals the organization provides, both in-house and through Meals on Wheels.
Now today they're serving chicken, black beans, and rice, and they also get to choose between milk and juice. Now the meals are included for the people who come here to visit on a daily basis, opposed to the ones who get delivered their meals by the food trucks.
The center also provides a fun place for seniors to tell stories and play games.
Bingo! Okay. B10, I-16, free space, G52, and 071.
Now that my husband's gone, I'm having a lot of fun. It keeps my mind going, doing things, and happy. You don't have to think about anything.
Friendship, and you meet nice people, and you come here and have fun, you know. I mean, it gives you something to do.
Because of the cuts, the facility has been planning to close its doors a few days each month, but the donations could help keep things open. Everyone is surprised by the grassroots fundraising, which has raised almost $16,000.
It was a surprise to me today when I opened one for $200 and a 50, several 10s, nothing below a 10, and I only asked for $1.
Casey Greenalge, WUFT News.